Hi everyone. As part of its celebration in acquiring Bethesda, Microsoft's for Xbox Series consoles presents the delivery of some FPS boost upgrades for classic titles from its newly assimilated publisher. In this video I with Digital Foundry, to revisit Dishonored Definitive Edition and Prey. These are both brilliant games.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
FPS boost dramatically transforms the both of them. And what's fascinating is that it's not just the doubling of frame rate. FPS boost goes further than you might expect to. With Prey in particular, we're close to remaster territory. The game operates at 900p on Xbox One S, with resolution rising to 1440p on the One X. These pixel counts persist on the Series S and X respectively, but with FPS boost enabled, all performance issues are resolved. Both next-gen machines delivering a nigh-on-perfect 60 frames per second, punctuated only by some checkpoint stutter.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My codename is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
As for loading times, a 1 minute 15 second wait on Xbox One S is reduced to just 13 seconds on the Series machines.
You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Prey is a game that's all about exploration, and especially towards the end of the game, moving around the map is frequent and essential. What was annoying and borderline unacceptable on Xbox One is now so much better. FPS boost is game-changing for this release, bringing it much closer to the PC experience. Prey is on Game Pass right now, and if you have a new Xbox console, and you've not experienced it before, it's highly recommended. And now we will check out Dishonored Definitive Edition. First released at the tail end of the PS3 and Xbox 360 era, a 60 frames per second upgrade seemed inevitable for PS4 and Xbox, but it was not to be, and the port was puzzlingly poor. There are some lingering issues with the game, but it's still a huge improvement. And again, it's not just about frame rate.
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower.
The gigantic improvement to loading times is astonishing. It's the biggest boost to loading times I've seen yet. And I wouldn't be surprised if key data is cached into memory. Again, the change is transformative. Dishonored is a game about experimentation, about challenging the impressive AI. That entails a lot of dying and reloading, a torturous process on the last-gen systems that is not an issue whatsoever thanks to FPS boost. Beyond the performance hiccups, the only real issue is the lack of support for Xbox One X, meaning that both Series S and Series X top out at the original 1080p resolution. Still, the game is still golden, and again, it's available on Game Pass and worth checking out. Clearly, the big takeaway here is that FPS boost is actually about more than just the doubling of performance. These Arkane titles feel renewed and refreshed, and I highly recommend them. That's all in this video. See you, bye.